Do you know who buys from you? A lot of companies don't. They just kind of guess that maybe these type of people buy from us, or maybe these type of companies are a typical buyer. But what you really need is a customer persona. In this short video, I'm going to share 5 ways you can use a customer persona to do better sales and marketing. But first, what is a persona? A persona is a fictitious representation of your ideal customer. This is a real fake person that you can then use to apply an age, a name, a lifestyle, and also understand how that person buys from you. These personas are incredibly valuable business assets that every sales and marketing team should have. So let's jump into those 5 ways that you can use a persona for your business. So way number 1 is to have insights into your buyer. By having a well-developed persona, you can truly understand who buys from you, why they buy from you, and what they buy from you. This takes away the guessing game of understanding who your customer truly is. Reason number 2 is it gives you inspiration for content. It can be really difficult for businesses to come up with content ideas for their blogs or webinars or social media websites. But by having a defined persona, you can write to that specific person. You can imagine Mike or Jill or Sasha in that room with you as you're creating your content. It really helps you put yourself in the shoes of your customer so you can write at their level and engage them where they need to be engaged at. Number 3 is prospect targeting. While personas are traditionally used more on the marketing side, sales teams can use personas to really drill down their targeting for their prospects. As they're looking for new prospects on things like LinkedIn Sales Navigator or Zoom Info, they can use those demographics and those company profiles of your persona to really filter in those results. This essentially allows your salespeople to spot your personas out in the wild, which ideally, if your persona is your ideal customer, you'll get more of your ideal customers in your sales pipeline. Number 4 is product development. Your operations team or your user interface team or anybody who's building your actual products or services can also use your personas. But understanding your persona and who they are and why they buy, your operations team can then design and develop your product to fulfill those needs. This again kind of takes away the abstract nature that comes with product development, and it really helps you know that you're building it for a specific person and for a specific use case. And number 5 is that your persona really provides a voice of your customer within your organization. You may have heard before that Amazon always keeps an empty chair in all of their meeting rooms that represents their ideal customer. They use this empty chair so as they're discussing marketing campaigns, sales campaigns, or product development, they can then point to that person and point to that chair and say, what would our customer want to have happen? So for you and your organization, once you have that persona developed, you can then use that internally in your discussions. Your entire business can then use that persona as a voice of the customer and making sure you're aligning what you're doing with what your customer actually needs. This is especially great for cross-functional meetings where you might have executives, operations, sales, marketing, customer service all included in the discussion. You have that objective persona you can always fall back on. So those are 5 ways you can use a customer persona in your business. Let me know in the comments how you use personas. And if you haven't yet created your persona, check out my course just on that topic. I'll leave a link in the description.